Okay, so this is part 2 of our jelly printing process. So here's my original cardboard collage that on my canvas board that I stamped, and then I stamped a print on canvas, and then I made several prints on rice paper. So the first thing you want to do, I probably won't complete any of these today, but just giving you ideas. And so the first thing you want to do is take a look at what you printed, and I like to turn it around and just, what do I see in those shapes? So if it was something funny, I could see turning this into a dog. Like the ears would be here, here's the nose, here's the legs, okay? Obviously there's a bit of a building there, right? Okay, so I think I'm just going to quickly draw a couple of those so you see what my idea looks like. And now, of course, I see a cat. Okay, actually, okay, here we go. Let's see. All right, I have to draw it from my perspective, and then I'll flip it so you can see it. So, and I've always been into cartooning, so, and a good way of doing that is just really simple shapes. Okay, so that, I mean, that's super simple, and then I could add, spots or whatever else. Okay, so I could draw on top of these and then collage more things. Here's my Halloween Reese's peanut butter candy wrapper. If I stuck it there, it's maybe a little ruffled collar, or maybe my dog's wearing a funny hat. Okay, so when you start bringing the collage materials in, you're kind of shuffling and moving and playing around with these things. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to go on to applying some paint. And a really fun idea is to use it's liquid black acrylic paint that some of you have purchased. If you don't have it, you can add a lot of water and mix your own fluid black paint. So I dip my cardboard in, and then I can stamp. And I really don't know what I'm doing at this point. It could be a building. Now, of course, I'm seeing like a zebra or a tiger. I have no idea. So I like this. You get really precise lines in a immediate way. Okay. Okay, it was going to be a building. Now it's a tiger, I think. And you can cut your cardboard down like even thinner if you want to get narrower lines. Okay. Totally fun, and I think this works quite well, if drawing is not your thing, you can just do simple shapes, and it's pretty effective. Okay, then if I want to come in, let's say, make that nose black, I can get a fine brush Okay, that's going to end up being the tail. So I would, at this point, I would let this dry. And then when it's dry, I'll probably come in with some orange. For the tiger. Okay. All right, so I'm going to leave that alone and finish it up later. The stamping with cardboard. All right, now I'm going to go, and to this one, I'm going to add some paint and collage material. I've been working with metallic papers lately. I ordered a whole bunch. Okay, let's see. So first, I think I want to put my paint on, and then I'll go to collage material. I'm going to put a slightly darker wash with this high flow indigo. If I can get my bottle open. Okay. And with the high flow, a little bit goes a long way. Very intense in terms of pigment. Okay, so I like that because it's way more vibrant. Those shapes are standing out more. Okay, now I can, let me see. I think I am going to add my collage material right here at least. Okay, so you could Mod Podge that on, or I'm going to use a glue stick just because I'm going to see if that's going to work. It'll be easier right now. Okay. So it's hard to say. Sometimes it's easier to put the collage material on at the end. I decided I'm going to put it on now, and then I'm going to have to paint around it. It's kind of a personal choice as to when to do that. Okay, now I'm going to try some dry brushing across the surface, and I'm going to do it with this light phthalo blue. So dry brush means no water on your brush. And then I like to hold it at a 45-degree angle down low and then just lightly pull across the surface. So now I've got the darker blue showing through the lighter blue. And I can just, since it's a flat brush, I can go right up to that edge. And I won't disturb that collage paper. Okay, so that's one application. Now I'm going to apply up here. And I'm going to go thicker impasto paint, yellow, with an angled brush. Didn't add any water. And I'm going to go right up to that gold paper. And then after I've done that, I'm going to go, just go on top of it so it looks embedded. Okay, now I'm going to paint just over the edge of that piece of gold paper. I'm painting on top, and I'm doing that so that it's almost like it's a little window. The paint overlaps the gold paper, it's embedded in the surface. And it helps to turn your canvas to get, the right angle getting in there. Okay, it's a little bit hard to see with the yellow, but that paint is on top of. I'll come down here with the blue so you can see it better. So I could have this side, the paint is coming right up to the collage material here. I'm going to go on top. Which gives it a different look. It's crisper, right? Okay. Now, if I wanted to come in and do some stamping, and I could pick a different color. I'm just showing you technique right now. And this is nice because if this is a building, then maybe these are some of the bricks. Okay, now for this candy wrapper, I'm going to glue this up here. For this, I will need Mod Podge, and then I'm going to try and brush over and pick up some of that texture. So I'll put this piece down, and then I can use my deli paper and rub on top till it's adhered. I might lose some of that texture that flattened out. We'll see. And I have a liquid high flow gold. I'm going to see if that is going to show up. So I'm try the dry brush thing again. It works okay. I'm getting more of the texture of the cardboard down below. Okay, so there's definitely more to do on that one, but I wanted mostly to show technique. Okay, now my tiger is mostly dry. I'll do a little bit on the tiger. And I'm going to use a transparent Indian yellow hue. If I had more time, I'd probably add some orange to it, but I'm just going to do this for now. Yeah, and for this, you definitely want the black paint to be dry, otherwise it's going to smear into your painting. So I won't do all of tiger. And since they're small canvases, small brushes might be the way to go. Okay, so I would continue that. And then I'm probably going to add some sort of a darker wash in the background. I'll send photos later.